this track really was, it was written at the busiest, craziest time of my life, like a year ago this week. In fact, I was moving, putting on concerts, doing gigs, you know, running the businesses. I was doing everything, and I was in the studio session with Cory and Josiah, and they started playing this hook, and it just made sense. It was like, okay, let's just be as real as I can possibly be. So I just put my life on the page, and that's what you get. It's for every woman that juggles, every woman that is on her own grind, really. We hear a lot about guys juggling and making ends meet, but there's a lot of women out there doing the same thing. So this is just kind of a salute to all the women that should be in Team Superwoman. You know, my mum is like Team Superwoman #1, like she's founder, and I learned from the best. So yeah, it was just kind of my give back, a little bit of empowerment. And we have so many women on TV right now that are acting questionably, especially in the music industry, and I just think it's really important to show the young women of today that there are really positive female role models, and you don't have to be in music or in drama or TV to be somebody that is inspiration.
I became part of the project later on. Did a live show with Reese in Ronnie Scott's, and then from there we just kind of got talking, and then did a session one, I think it was like a Thursday or something like that, and then just jamming out ideas. Cory came with a nice little hook, then came with some drums on the machine, and then from there all we see is Reese is writing, next minute hook comes, and Team Superwoman was born. First impression, I thought, okay, it's definitely ladies track, ladies uniting, as opposed to dividing. Like, you know, with the way society's kind of going now, you know, women are doing, you know, more jobs than one sort of thing, and well, they've been doing it from ages, but it's just like now it's like time for you guys to get the recognition that you guys deserve. Like, if you didn't get it before, you're gonna get it now. Like, and it's not just an undercover thing of like, oh, guys saying in the secret corner, oh yeah, I love my woman, or my woman does this for me. But no. Women are gonna feel empowered by it. Men are gonna feel empowered by saying that I have a team, you know, a woman that's part of the Team Superwoman, who is a superwoman that holds me down, sort of thing. So yeah, it's gonna be a good look for women. When Cory just played the riff, I heard the beat in my head, and the first thing for me is a case of it's like I go into beatboxing mode in my mind, and then from there it just translates to the machine, and then like the machine just kind of, you know, like just there's little things I hear that just kind of takes, I'll hear like a little sound and then think, no, okay, well, I can put that in somewhere that I wasn't probably thinking. I would have like, let's say, the basic drum beat in my head, put it down on a machine, and then from there I'd hear like there's another sound probably, let's say, within the kit, or another sample sound I find, and that just literally just adds a different element to machine, to production even, and it's just mad, crazy.
Had a look at the tune, and we were speaking about what sort of sound we want to go for, and would it be more of like an old school tone from the bass, or more of a modern sound, and we kind of wanted to have the old school jazz sound in there, and absolutely works, I think. Phenomenal. I got phoned up to do a show at Ronnie's with Reese for the first time. I knew Cory already from way back, really. Like, we've studied together, and we've been in sessions together ever since. And yeah, he's basically told me about Reese and the songs, and you know, immediately liked it, obviously, and that there might be some recording opportunities as well, and yeah, I've been involved ever since. So I've been all across London, doing gigs, and yeah, it's been going really well. I'm absolutely thrilled that this track is finally out there and it's available, and we obviously all put our heart into it, and we're getting great feedback as well, and so far it's been really overwhelming.
Working with Reese, she can be a diva at times. She can be moany at times, like a headache at times. No, I'm just joking. No, working with Reese is cool. Like, she's someone that's dedicated to a craft and like knows what she wants in that sense there. So it's just a case of, for me as a producer, just trying to bring her vision to life in that sense through the sounds, and making sure that it's conceptually fitting for her and fit for her and where she's about to go in her career and everything like that. So working with Reese it's a good look. So very, very, I'm happy to be able to go along with the project.
I think this was one of the most organic tracks that we've worked on for Reese's project, because there was no pressure involved in creating it. It was just something that was improvised. Working with Reese Robinson, I'll be honest, at first it was a challenge because obviously, she has a very strong personality, and she's very certain of what she wants as an artist, and me trying to come head to head with someone like that wouldn't help the creative process. So, and at that time, and still now, I'm wearing different hats: keyboardist, producer, mixing engineer, manager, and I'm having to wear all those hats and accommodate or help mold or cover what she's doing as an artist, or support what she's doing as an artist. And I think our relationship now has become stronger because the clashes that we had before helped to iron us out, so that what we do now sort of dovetails into each other. I mean, she would complain from time to time that I wind her up, but I think it's just, me trying to bring out, what she's trying to hide. And I mean, this track is just at the tip of the iceberg for what's coming, because I think we're due to release the other stuff early next year. So when the album comes out in full, you will get a bigger picture of what Reese has been doing in the dungeon in KMC's studio for over a year and a half. So yeah, it's brilliant working with her.
If you're on Twitter, retweet, repost, get as a gift for all the females that that you just want to empower. I posted it to my mum's Facebook today. That was her present for the day, and she loved it. So get sharing. Let me know what you think. Post your comments. It'd be great to talk to you. You can find me on Twitter at Reese Robinson. You can find me on Facebook, Reese Robinson Music. You can also find me on SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, Google+, and of course, if you just hit up my website, which is www.reeserobinsononline.com, then you can contact me there.